that this is even better than Game of Thrones. And that, como estas, amigo? Shut your TV. You go straight to your computer and Google something about that show. Hi everybody, welcome back to Mayumi TV. My name is Mayumi, and for today's vlog, I am sharing with you my most requested... No, it's not actually most requested. Hi everybody, welcome back to Mayumi TV. My name is Mayumi, and for today, I am sharing with you my favorite shows and series on Netflix. Welcome back, friends. I hope everyone is safe and sound at home. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. For this episode, I'm sharing with you what I think is the best, what is the most worthy of your time historical dramas with climactic storylines. Everything on this list is gonna be magnificent, guaranteed. So without further ado, let's get to it. So let me start with what I think is even better than the Game of Thrones. For me, this is the best series of all time. Hands down, yes, I dare say that this is even better than Game of Thrones. And that is Vikings. Vikings is a historical drama by the History Channel. It is about the Vikings, so it is set in the Scandinavian countries. Everything that you thought you knew about Vikings, throw it all out and watch this series. It's really good. The story revolves around Norse legendary hero Ragnar Lothbrok. Ragnar. How he started as a farmer and how his character evolved. It tackles the Vikings culture, the sacrifices, the rituals, the battles, the shield maidens, how each one is fighting for the throne.
Who wants to be king?
The language, the accents, the beliefs, Valhalla for instance, you would see how the Vikings actually fists, if the Vikings even have those helmets with those horns, which they don't have by the way, and how the Vikings actually invaded some parts of England. So it's really good. It also tackles religion and how they believe in the gods, the storyline, the screenplay, the cinematography, the landscape, and most importantly, the actors. They're so good.
Puts me out of my misery. And do it. Do it. Do it. Do it! Look at these people!
It's so much better than Game of Thrones, and if you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you already do so now. It currently has 6 seasons, and I think it is gonna be the end of it. It is rated 8.6 on IMDb. Second one is The Last Kingdom. It is rated 8.3 on IMDb, and it has 3 seasons. The 4th season is coming out on April 26th, 2020, and we're looking forward to it. So this is based in England. It's also a historical show. Its main characters is Uhtred and also King Arthur. So this shows the opposite side of that part of history wherein the Vikings invaded England, and this shows how the English saw the invasion. I think my camera's about to die, and the next recommendation that I have is the highest rated series on this list. It is rated 8.8 on IMDb. It currently has 5 seasons, and the next one is yet to come. It is the Peaky Blinders. Oh, the Peaky Blinders. It is set during the Great Depression, right after the World War, set in the 1920s, I believe. And it is about a gang, the Peaky Blinders, headed by Thomas Shelby. Peaky Blinders. Thomas Shelby. It is a British film, so all their accents are very dreamy, even if...
To any of you still alive, you do not with the Peaky Blinders.
I still love watching foreign films with accents. You would see how the gangs back then controlled the society, the streets, the business, and even the government. It's really a good watch. It's entertaining, it's full of action, there's also some drama and suspense. You would also feel the family dynamics, the losses, the love, how women were portrayed, how everyone were trying to be activists, the communists. Alright, I'm gonna change my camera battery for now, so I'll see you in a few. The next series is Spanish. It's very famous now because season 4 just came out. So there are 4 seasons. It is Money Heist. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? ¿Qué pasa? No sé. Money Heist is rated 8.5 on IMDb. I haven't watched season 4, but based on the first 3 seasons, it's really addicting, and I really love Spanish shows in the first place. I'm not gonna talk much about this because this is popular, and I'm pretty sure that most of you who's gonna watch this already know what it is. If you're trying to resist watching it, I suggest you just do so because it's truly good. Everything on this list is really good and worth your time. You have to believe in me, it is good. My other recommendation is Vis-a-Vis or Locked Up. It is another Spanish show. It currently has 4 seasons. That's the end of that show. There is a sequel. However, I haven't watched that. It is currently rated at 8.3 on IMDb. A lot of people compare it to Orange is the New Black because it's set in a women prison in Spain. So lots of drama involved. But they were able to make some plot twists that are very interesting to watch. So it's really entertaining. It's probably gonna attract female viewers like me. I'm not sure if you're a male viewer if you're gonna enjoy this, but as a woman, I really love it. The next one is again highly rated, and I totally agree. It's rated 8.7 on IMDb. It is The Mind Hunter. It currently has 2 seasons, and everyone can't wait for the next one. It is also inspired by a true story. This is about 2 detectives who's trying to get into the mindset of a serial killer, or back then I think it was called mass murderers back then. I'm not really sure when that term was coined. They actually featured real life serial killers, and they based the portrayal on actual interviews.
And this craving, this awful, raging, eating feeling inside. I could feel it consuming my insides.
I could feel it consuming my insides. This fantastic passion.
So it's really interesting. For me, the basis of a good show is that right after you close your laptop or you shut your TV, you go straight to your computer and Google something about that show. That really means that it hit you. So that's what's gonna happen on this show. You guys are gonna want to research on all these interviews because it's really mind-boggling as to how they were able to describe the feeling of wanting to kill, of how it is after, and why they want to do it again. There's not much action on this film, so it's totally different from most of the crime shows that you have seen. It is focusing more on the psych part of it, so it's really gonna make you think. Next one is just a new series, so it has 1 season at the moment. It is The English Game. It is about how football started in England. Football, I'm not really sure how that's done. No, why can't you play? That's unfair. It is currently rated at 7.7. Once you get addicted to all these British films, I think you would want to watch all of it. So that's one recommendation. And then the next one would be Alias Grace. It's also just 1 season. It's rated 7.8. It's not part of my top list. However, it's still good to watch. I mostly stay for the setting because it's another periodical series and because of the accent. So accent is really entertaining for me. I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way. Please comment down below if accents or the language really play a huge part in the entertainment factor of everything you watch. So the next series is a foreign series. It's Korean, and I'm sure you already know what it is because it's actually very widely promoted here in Asia. It is currently rated at 8.3 on IMDb, and there are currently 2 seasons. It's Kingdom. A lot of people who would recommend it to you would probably say that, oh, it's like Game of Thrones, which in a way it is, but it's not entirely similar. It is also a periodical series based in Korea, and that's what got me started because I just recently traveled to South Korea, and I was curious about how the setting was. Just keep in mind that during the first episode, I wasn't really hooked into it, but if you stick right through it, you're gonna enjoy. So if you have one episode to spare, I think you should watch it. My next one is Animal Kingdom. This is based on, I think, an Australian film, but it is a series in the United States. It is about a criminal clan. You would see the family dynamics on how they run illegal things like heists, drugs, or laundering their money. It is highly rated on IMDb as well. It's 8.9, which is shocking because it's higher than the Peaky Blinders. I was wrong initially when I said it was the highest. Anyway, it is nice. It's full of action. There's drama, drugs, and sex if you're all into that. It introduces to you a different lifestyle. I think it currently has 4 or 5 seasons. Last and not the least is another periodical film, Frontier. This is based in Canada about the fur trading. It currently has 3 seasons. I don't think there's gonna be a 4th one. Well, everyone's waiting for it, but it hasn't come out. And it's rated 7.2. So that's it for the list. I have other lists. This is a 3-part series of all my favorite shows. I categorize them according to the feel and the vibe of each series. On the second part and on the third part, I'm gonna be sharing with you my favorite teen or coming of age series. I have crime series, the feel-good series, and also inspirational or motivational ones as well. So please wait for those to come up, and if you enjoyed this list, please give this video a thumbs up, and please comment down below what your recommendations are so that I can also watch those, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye guys. Thoughts and fair. Bye guys. By the way, do you like my look today? I'm not really sure what accent this is, but bye. And for today's vlog, I am sharing with you, this is not on again. Oh my gosh, how the f do you stop this? Ooh. In this episode, I will be sharing with you the best historical episodes that ay nako. Hi everybody, welcome back to Mayumi TV. My name is Mayumi and you are watching my favorite television. How do I stop recording, Bobby? I have no clue.